So this song, Walk With Me, is the first song on the album. And there are so many reasons why it's included on here. I suppose I'll give you just the two main. Well, just two of them. So one, I was starting off on the piano, trying to teach myself to play by going through a hymnal. And if I had known how hard it is to play the hymns the way they were originally written, I probably would never have done that. But it's on here because the hymns are what influenced my style of writing, and I really wanted to include a hymn. This particular hymn, this song was sung every Sunday in my childhood church. Every single Sunday, our pastor would come out and just start blasting this song, his own rendition, the way that he wanted to do it. And so I guess on this album, This Road, it means so much to me because this was the beginning musically of my music journey and of my Christian walk, which really this road is all about. It's about how I started walking with Christ. And yeah, so that's why it's included on here. And it's also why it's the first one. I tried to dig really deep into my inner deaconess to sing this song, but I've been told that she doesn't exist. So yeah, I hope you like the song. Now, this song was a little bit different, and even though it's the second song on the album, Soul Tired was actually one of the last songs that I wrote. My producer, the marvelous Marvin Page, he sent me a couple of tracks and he says, LaShunda, this is a little bit different than what you're doing. So if you hear something, let me know. And this was one of them, and I loved it. We worked it out, we extended it, made it a little bit longer, and the story behind this and how it was written was when I was listening to the beats, and I was just kind of rocking out to it, and I wasn't trying to write a song or anything. And then I was flipping through my journal, which I often do. I have a digital one, or notepad, I suppose, on my phone. And I came across this one line, and it was from, I think it was about maybe a year ago or so. And the first line of that journal entry said, Lord, I'm tired. And I knew and I remembered that, I wasn't just like physically tired. I was literally tired on the inside, just the me. It was like my soul was tired. And that's kind of where that song came from. But then this was Marvin's song, and I thought it really should be also about him. So the character of this Christian who's fasting and praying and believing and doing everything, loving right, it was kind of like part of the image that I have of him. He's a faithful friend. He's not perfect, none of us are, but I've watched him over the last, 17 years, just live this life out and trying to exemplify Christ. And so the example of the person in here is my producer, Marvin Page. The soul tired, it came from me. My soul was tired. So it's our song. And it was pretty different because with all the other songs on the album, it started off with music that I wrote that Marvin produced on, and then I also wrote the lyrics. So this one was very different for me. It was a little bit of a challenge to write this way, but it was really fun. So I hope you like this song. I like it. So this song, the song I Will Follow. When I wrote this song, I felt like I've been wrestling with God over this yes that I gave him years ago. I see him taking me, or saw him taking me into a direction that I really just didn't want to go. But ultimately, I decided, my yes was still yes. And so this song was kind of like a redirection for me, or a rededication, I would say, of that saying yes. I decided that, yes, I will follow wherever he leads. Now, when I was doing this song and I wrote everything down, I was like, there needs to be a voice here. There needs to be like a deep, deep, rumbly voice. And I'm like, there needs to be a rap on this song. And I can't rap. I tried. I was like, Lord, Lord. It just didn't work. It didn't work. But it just so happened that while I was sitting there thinking this about the song, I came across a friend of mine at my church, and he heard one of the songs that I did, and he said, LaShunda, we need to do a collab. And I was like, are you serious about that? Because I just have the perfect song for you. And I think he did a phenomenal job on the song. The collaboration between myself and Marvin and X, it was there. And we kind of all did our thing, and we kind of compromised to bring this song together. It's one of my favorite on the albums, and I hope that you enjoy it too.